All right, all right, all right. Back at you, back at you. See if we can keep this thing going, man. I really wanted to discuss a few things today, because it's like everybody think they can be a rapper, they can sing, they can make songs, especially rapping because you see, well, it's not singing, I ain't really got to be there. Listen, man, it's still a gift. That's why you only see certain people getting to certain levels. Some of it be, whatever, luck, I would call it. But then you see people that's well respected on their skill and their craft. And like I said, I can name a lot of different people, and everybody got their favorites. But it's generally gonna be 10, 20 people that you're gonna always hear their names. Like I said, Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Biggie, Tupac, you know, Tupac, DMX for me. I hear people say Busta Rhymes, Big Daddy Kane if you want to go back. You might even hear Coogee rap, okay. Uh, Kiss, Jada Kiss, and it's so Fab, for me, Fabulous, maybe even AZ. It's different ones. So it's like these people have mastered the art of actually being able to, for me, do the craft. You know what I'm saying? Not just one hit wonders or people that should be making some stuff and just be like, it's a fad. You feel me? It's just gonna be for that time frame. It ain't gonna stand the test of time. So, like, I wanted to do, I wanted to really kind of make this just about like just the steps, basic baby steps for somebody that they think they want to be a rapper, and they don't really know where to start. And most of the time you start as a kid. But is there ever really a real process to it? For me, the process, I told my son, like, he's just turned 9, like he wanna do music. The process starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, which is basically the basics of a beat, so you can be able to keep a rhythm. Rhythm is just the consistency, like your heartbeat rhythm. Doom, 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 right? So you need to be able to get a 1, 2, 3, 4 going. So the first thing you want to do, number one, start listening to beats. You're listening to songs, and as you listening, you trying to get that 1, 2, 3, 4. You're trying to find it. Three. It can be fast or slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get into the quarter notes and the eighth notes and the 16th notes and the 32nd notes, and that's where a lot of people, if you didn't take band or you didn't do research on that, you don't even understand that part of it. That's actually a big part of it, especially when you start making beats and you got to quantize it and make sure everything sound right. So just as a sound check in the beginning, you just do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we always bobbed our head. We was always able to bob our head. Feel me? That's the basics of being able to, dance. For some people, you got to start off with bobbing your head, But for me, music, I'm bobbing my head, right? That's rhythm. You gotta, and that's why, with the acapella rap that I'm doing, I keep those basic drums in there, because the drums and the hi hats, they help you stay on beat, and the snare help you stay on beat, stay on the correct rhythm, right? So you start with the 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you got to practice on that all the time, listening to other songs. Then after that, I went over to writing poems, where you don't have any music going, right? You just straight up writing poems. Remember that raps are just poems to me. I used to call them rap poems. And that's pretty much all it is. It's just like words that rhyme at the end of the sentence, or every other sentence, or however you want to do it, right? That's kind of how that goes. So start writing poems. Just start writing as many poems as you can. Just short 8 line poems that can be considered 8 bars. Really, you can start off with four bars. All right, start off with 4 bars, and the bars will always be measured in that 1, 2, 3, 4 that we already talked about. Like I said, a lot of people don't respect music. They think you can just rap. Rapping is still music. You feel me? You got to be on time. That's where the bars come in, right? And I'm not gonna go all in depth into that, because I took those classes. I went to school for that. Not went to school for it per se, but like in school when I was young, I took band, like, and then when I was real young in elementary, we had a music teacher. They taught us that. I don't know if they're still teaching that in school. And if you didn't learn it, you need to go learn it before you start thinking you're about to be a rapper. Just learn the basics of timing of music and rhythm, and some of the different sounds that might come along when you're trying to make music and make beats, right? Okay, so rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got start writing poems, which are the basics for me, the basics of raps. And you listen to other songs, all type of genre of music, so you can hear the different rhythms that different people may come up with, right? The different breaks in the song. A break is when the beat part of the beat may come out, like maybe the violins, the strings, they would call it. Maybe that comes out of the song, right? Or maybe there's a bass line, guitar bass line or something, and that drops out of the song. You just hear the beat and a clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap, right? It gets broken down like that. Listen to all of that, because you can always use that in the future. It's a long-term game with this music thing. Like, you don't just get good at it quick, fast, and in a hurry. That's why so many one-hit wonders out here. They're not really musically talented. They caught fire real fast. You feel me? Then I got let me see. I said write songs, and when you listen to the songs that you're listening to, right? Start writing to those songs. So I like Nas and Jay-Z. They was always my favorite rappers growing up. So I would listen to their songs and I would write it the same way they wrote it. Same tones and everything. Same sound, same rhythm, same swing, same style, all of that. And I would just put my own words to it. And it sounded like it was them because I was mimicking them. That's cool in the beginning. You can't put no music out to make money like that. You know what I'm saying? Although people try, but you mimic other people until you get your own style. You mimic the people you like till you get your own style. That's what Kobe did. He got him 5 rings. He mimicked Jordan until, he was damn near like, wow, I ain't never seen nothing like it except for Jordan. If you was in that era, right? So write songs to other people's beats, trying to sound just like the people you like, so you can just get used to it, because they wrote it with perfection. You write it with perfection by using what they did, right? And then you can transition to making your own songs. After you do that, you're ready to write your own songs, try to find your own style. It's going to take a while. And once you put it like this, once you find a producer, somebody that makes beats, because making beats and making rap songs is a totally different thing. It's two different things. So find you a producer, find you somebody that you can work with, somebody that knows music, right? Somebody's more experienced than you, and y'all make it work. Ask a lot of questions. All right, ask a lot of questions. So I hope that helped y'all. It's just something basic, just the basics. Just the basics right now. We'll keep it moving. Melatainment, CH2O the artist, signing off. Peace.